Hey everybody, StarCraft here, bringing you a 1 versus 1 match. This is going to be on the map Xel Naga Caverns. It's going to be a Zerg versus Protoss. The Zerg being Nayr down here on the bottom, spawning as the color red. And it's going to be against HMP, or HMP, the blue Protoss spawning up here at the top. So let's just speed through some of the boring stuff here. Sending that Overlord out just to kind of get some scouting going on, making an Overlord, couple of drones, throwing down this one pylon, throwing down a gateway. Pretty standard play so far, not too much going on. Getting a good scout over here, just kind of checking out what's going on. And it looks like this one drone is kind of punching out this pylon. And drones look cool, don't they look cool when they're attacking? It looks like he's just punching the crap out of it, boxing it with his little gloves right there. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. And we've got Nayr over here throwing down an early extractor as well as a spawning pool. So pretty typical play so far by Nayr, as well as pretty typical play by HMP. This one drone's still punching out this pylon. It's going to break through the shields eventually. We've got a cybernetics core being thrown down by the blue Protoss over here. And I guess this one probe is preventing Nayr from expanding. So that's a pretty good play by HMP. He's trying to get that, or trying to prevent that early expansion so he doesn't get out macroed by Zerg. And he's doing a pretty good job. So, yeah, still just chasing him around, not really doing too much, preventing that expansion. So it looks like that probe actually did his job, prevented that expansion, and the probe, or the drone, is going back. I don't know why he's going back. He needs to go and expand. So it looks like that one drone actually got that pylon down pretty well. So kudos to that drone for keeping at it until that zealot actually went and killed him. So we've got metal block boost being researched, as well as 6 Zerg coming out over here, and we've got that hatchery being thrown down at not the expansion. Where's the hatchery? Where's the hatchery is right there. So I don't know what he's doing with that hatchery here, throwing down an auxiliary hatchery, although he could just throw it down right there. But hey, let's see how he plays this out, what he wants to do with it. Throwing down 2 more gates by Blue Protoss, researching that warp gate technology, so all pretty standard for HMP. It looks like he's doing a 4-gate push, 24 to 15 harvester count, so HMP is going to be ahead of Nayr here. And I don't agree with this auxiliary hatchery. He should have expanded with it. He can just spread the creep a little bit down there and he's good to go. But hey, whatever he wants to do, that's the beauty of the game. So we've got a whole bunch of Zerglings out over here, and there they go. They just got the upgrade. 26 to 19 harvesters right now. Warp gate technology just researched, and throwing down 3 sentries. So got 3 sentries out there. That's pretty cool. I like that. 3 sentries and a zealot and a stalker. So the sentries are going to be doing pretty well against the Zerglings, as you can just force field the crap out of them and pretty much just take them out. And it looks like HMP is possibly preparing to expand. He's got a whole bunch of minerals, 600 minerals, 500 minerals. Maybe he's going to throw down. There he goes. He's actually warping in a few more troops here before he expands. And it looks like Nayr is just building a whole bunch of Zerglings, has yet to expand. Although, like I said, I really didn't agree with this right here. And it looks like HMP is actually going to start expanding himself. So this is not a good position where Nayr is right now. This is the position you do not want to be as a Zerg player, is when your Protoss opponent has expanded before you have. That is very, very bad for Nayr right now. So Nayr needs to do something right now. Hopefully he'll be able to do something with these Zerglings, but I don't think that he's going to. He's just going to kind of run around and then pull back, run around and pull back. So I don't know why he's doing this, and I don't know why there's so much lag right now. Let me check that out. Alright, got it taken care of, hopefully. Oh, no, maybe. Whatever. So we've got a little bit of a move out by HMP. He's moving out with a whole bunch of those sentries, as well as a few stalkers and some zealots. So that's going to be a lot for for Nayr to take care of, and I don't think he's going to be able to take care of that. Here comes the engagement right again. He's trying to focus on some of those overlords. Here come the Zerglings, and he's doing a whole bunch of force fields around his units to block off those Zerglings from taking him out, and he's going to get a good surround of force fields, and that's going to be able to take out pretty much all of these Zerglings. Zerglings are running around like crazy trying to get through, but they're not going to be able to get through. And it looks like HMP actually did a pretty decent amount of damage to all those Zerglings to be able to take it out. Force Nayr to use some minerals that he didn't have to make a whole bunch more Zerglings, and that gives HMP the time to saturate his expansion. So pretty good play by HMP, and looks like Nayr is not, or deciding to not chase after him, which is a fairly smart move. I don't know, he can probably surround some of these and get a good couple of kills off on it. But it looks like HMP has got his expansion over here pretty well saturated, and it looks like Nayr is going to see all of this, and he's going to try and do what he can, but he's going to have to pull back as HMP has out-macroed him, so he's able to produce those units pretty quickly. It looks like Nayr is actually finally deciding to actually expand himself, but he knows that he's in trouble. He is in deep trouble right now. He knows that he is not going to be able to win this unless he gets that expansion up and running. So he's got these two queens not injecting. Injecting on that one. Needs to get this queen and inject on this one here too, so we can make those drones to get that expansion going. Oh man, this is not looking so hot for Nayr. Yeah, this is more than enough to take out this like small force of Zerglings. And it looks like there's a robotics facility out now for HMP, so he's going to have that one observer coming out and check out and see what's going on. And it looks like that one little probe got a little over-eager and was taken out. And I guess that forced Nayr to kind of look over here for an expansion just to make sure there wasn't a third expansion coming up by HMP, but Nayr is way behind right now. Income-wise, 45 to 19 harvesters. 1,200 minerals to 600 minerals. Not doing so hot. Throwing down 2 evolution chambers. He just does not have the economy to support any of this. Any of these hydras. He's not going to be able to make that many. He's pretty bad as far as the mineral count. Meanwhile, over here, HMP is doing pretty good. He's got about 400 minerals or so he needs to throw down maybe another gate. Possibly, yep, there goes. Good robotics facility, or robotics bay, rather. So he needs to start chrono boosting out this extended thermal lens, get that Colossus going, and he will be in good shape. Nayr actually starting to make a few more drones, or actually maybe transferring some drones from his main. Not making any more, so, man. This is almost kind of painful to watch Nayr do this. Making, what was he doing? Where's that? Oh, there he goes. I thought he was making some banelings. I was like, oh, okay. Well, he's actually making an overseer to kind of just make sure there's no observers in his base checking it out. And he's got these 2 evolution chambers, but he doesn't have the economy to actually support any kind of upgrades. So he needs to make some more drones. And there he goes. He's starting to make some drones now. There you go, Nayr. That's what I like to see. Making some more drones. Get that good economy going. Get that expansion going. And it looks like HMP is actually moving out with a couple of probes, or one probe and one observer. There's the observer. Gonna get some good observing going. Chrono boosting out extended thermal lens, as well as chrono boosting out that Colossus. So once that Colossus comes down, it's gonna be raining the pain on these Zerglings as well as Hydras, especially if he has force fields going. So Nayr is not in good shape. Throwing down another spine crawler. I don't know why he's doing that. He needs to be making drones right now. He's only got 4 drones on his expansion. Painful to watch. And he went ahead and took out that one observer. So right now it looks like HMP has about a 3-to-1 harvester ratio to Nayr, 63 to 23. So that is never a good position to be for a Zerg player. And he has not made any more drones. Made 2 more drones there, 25. So, and it looks like HMP is expanding again. So this is not good at all for Nayr. I don't think he's going to be able to come out with a win here. Especially now that he's got these Colossus coming. Got this Colossus on the field. Yeah, he's spreading the creep well. I like the creep spread. So good job on that creep spread, getting that good creep highway going. But he just does not have the units to counter this massive force by HMP right now. And the Nexus, this third Nexus is almost completed. So he's going to have that second expansion up here, throwing down a few more Hydras. But it looks like HMP is actually deciding to move out right now. He's going to be on the creep. Here he goes. He's going to take out that one Zergling with relative ease. And here it comes. This is going to be a pretty one-sided engagement, I would think, especially if he has some... Yep, he does have a couple of sentries there, so I would assume he's going to throw down some force fields. Ooh, he knows that he's in trouble. Nayr knows that he's in trouble, and he does not really have anything to deal with this. So here it comes. He's going to throw down some force fields. There go the force fields. Oh man, this is about as one-sided as it gets. Those force fields are actually just doing an immense amount of damage to Nayr right now, and Nayr has nothing to defend against this. And that's about as one-sided as it gets right now. Those force fields are in good position, blocking those Hydras, those Zerglings from getting in and doing any kind of damage. And it looks like HMP is going to come out with a win. Nayr GG's, and HMP GG's as well. So one-sided all the way. Nayr's main problem right in the very beginning was throwing down that auxiliary hatchery instead of throwing down the hatchery right here, getting a good expansion, because HMP really didn't push out very early, so he could have had that expansion coming up, got some roaches, got some hydras in there, and he should have been able to take it out. But that's the way the game goes. So hope you enjoyed this commentary. More to come.